sounds so fucked up, doesn't it?
All right, boys. Welcome to Looper Talk. My name is Tim Palmer. I have a very special guest with me tonight. One of my closest friends. We met through caddying out on the West Coast, and he has taken me under his wing and showed me the whole entire West Coast, especially California. I don't even know where to begin, really. So it's Eric Fernandez. It's his name. Call him Fern. He's been caddying for 22 years. Myakama, Cow Club, now currently at Bandon Dunes. He still travels down south. Madison Club events, Corey events. You got some events at Ladera. Does the American Express every now and then. So we are dealing with a legend right now and a really, really good friend of mine. So forgive us beforehand because we don't know where this conversation could go. So it is going to be a pleasure having you on the show. And I always ask caddies, and I'll go ahead and ask you first off gate, what got you into caddying to begin with?
Well, a couple bad decisions for sure. I couldn't play baseball anymore by a couple of those bad decisions, and then being in the wrong place at the right time.
And you started at Myakama, right? That was where everything started?
Well, I was just lucky that this course happened to be built just north of town, man, and I couldn't play baseball anymore, man, and I dove headfirst into playing golf, dude, and then I was out on a driving range, and here comes Jay Steph walking up, dude.
Yeah, that's another legend.
And,
God bless you.
It was he couldn't believe I was out there trying to hit golf balls, dude. From what me and him come from before my golf, he couldn't believe I was out there trying to hit golf balls, man. And I dove headfirst, man, and I never looked back.
What positions did you play in baseball?
I loved pitching, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I played some first base. I'm left-handed, and I mean, I played some first base, and I'd play outfield when they kind of needed me to.
Okay.
And like I could hit. I always liked hitting.
But
Like,
you got an arm, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was the last time I was actually checked in on, I was a freshman, man, because that's when everything
freshman in high school?
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
I was lucky enough to get looked at by some people after I had already kind of messed up regular high school.
Yeah.
And they came out and clocked me at like 86, 87, 88.
Oh, as a lefty too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dirty. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So it was it was fun, man. It was I mean, I loved it. It was my original love for sure. But once I realized it was kind of like.
So you started golf pretty much latter part of high school or even after high school?
After high school, yeah, man. I think I was 20.
Oh, okay.
When one of my really good friends, Greg Cervantes, man, his mom, she ran the bar at Foxtail.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know if we ever played Foxtail.
We did. That's where remember the first flag?
Oh, yeah, the first flag on the driving range. 67 yards, dog. Give me 67 yards and it's on. Yeah, dude. So I went out there with him, dude, and we were screwing around right-handed clubs, and it was the first time that I was like, I just kind of checked out of all the shit in the streets, and you know,
Yeah,
just
100%.
I just left and I went out to the golf course. And this
Yeah.
is sick. You know, like this is a whole different kind of deal.
Yeah, Fern has a very colorful background. Obviously, we're not going to get into it, but to me, if you ever want someone with life experience, Fern has helped me out a ton. So that's something I have taken very seriously. To give you guys a little bit, so Fern came to Bandon maybe 6 years after I did. And once I met Fern, I got to actually see most of California. And it was because of Fern that I even got to see parts of San Francisco all the way down to Palm Desert. I've seen Myakama. We actually played Cypress Point together, right? And I've worked a PGA Tour event because of Fern. And so, and like he was saying with Jay Staff, that's another caddy that is, I think he's predominantly down south now. It's been an absolute pleasure. There's a tournament up north of here. It's a national caddy tournament. It's in Gearhart. It's called the Loopercon. And we are back-to-back champs, I think 2022, 2023. I could be wrong, but you'll see our name on the plaque there, right?
And dropping babies ever since.
Dude, and now I got, Yeah, I had 2 kids after that, and Fern has 3 kids. So our golf career is still there, but I think we're now more fathers than anything. So our time together has kind of been more sacred than it used to be. But I can tell you right now, to see a guy start at 20 and to go from where at that position to now he's a hell of a player. He's a scrappy player, and as a best ball team, we did very well because I'm kind of the party to death dude, and Fern will have 7 birdies, 7 bogeys. So we did good, and there's been so many nights at that place. We have friends that we caddy for, and they had a house there, and it was just bad. And Jay Steph was there. God, we need him here right there.
Yeah,
But
so good. Lisa's coming too.
Yeah,
The
right.
Portland ladies are coming. Tony and Lisa, you know who it is.
Yes. Yes. It's been really cool to see Fern throughout the years at Bandon kind of fit his personality in because we have a big yard. I would say at peak season, I've heard numbers from 480 to 620 caddies. I don't know. At least 500 would be my guess. And so there's a lot of personalities, and there's very few, I would say 200 or less of these guys have a lot of deep-hearted, good experience caddying, and they're very good at their job. And so Fern has been a huge addition for that yard. And I've like I was telling Panther, and I'm going to tell you the same thing. I've only been caddying for 12 years, and you've been caddying for 22 years, and you have gone a lot of different places. You even go to what's the place in Wyoming?
Shooting Star.
Shooting
baby.
Star,
That
right?
place is
I mean, that's amazing.
it quickly became my favorite. Like, so I love La Quinta. La Quinta was the first place that I reached out, and Jay was down there.
Yeah.
And when I knew Isla was coming, my first was coming, it was like, hey, I can't sit around Santa Rosa and just hope, you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
So I love La Quinta for that. It
Yeah.
got me to where I was busting my ass all year long, but just going to Jackson, dude, and Shooting Star in that area, getting away in the middle of summer when we're just grinding, dude, and it's a very special place for sure.
What's the mountain range throughout there?
Teton.
Yeah, they're right there. There's a few courses, right? You have Shooting Star, the Yellowstone National.
That's in Montana.
That's in
But, I
Montana.
mean, yeah,
Is that the same mountain range?
Don't think so, no,
Yeah,
I'm not
okay.
sure. I know there's one that Matson has friends at on the other side of the mountains. I think you can probably see the Tetons over in
Okay.
Idaho, but
Yeah.
I haven't got to really venture out.
So Shooting Star's the main.
For me, for sure.
Yeah,
I
okay.
go there, I hunker down, I put my nose down, I hang out there, I go fishing when I get off.
To me, what I still find so funny to this day. So I don't know if y'all been to Myakama. That is this man's stomping grounds. He pretty much owns that place. He knows every inch of it, and I'm not talking just the golf course. I'm talking the whole property because this guy would set up deer stands around the golf course and tackle these deer on property. And the owner, obviously, or whoever allowed him to do that. And so we're not only speaking to a really well-versed caddy who knows what he's doing. We're talking to a hunter. He has shown up on my property and has put deer stands. And to this day, because of that, I have 3 times the amount of deer that show up on my property. Sure, we only did it for a year, but I'm not kidding you. To this day, I would say right now even, there's probably, I don't know, 5 to 8 deer at least per night. That's minimum. And there's been some nights where I have 15 deer. So I don't know what you have. I don't know who ever blessed you, but you are a hunter. I'm assuming you've learned a lot through this, but I really admire the broad skills you have from golf, being a good dad, being a hunter, and not only that, your life experiences and what you've gone through. So I'll tell you another story about Fern that I still admire to this day. When COVID hit Bandon, it was almost 2 months, maybe 2.5 months off. Yeah, it was 7 weeks, and a lot of us just said,
Brutal.
"Fuck it, we're not gonna do anything. We're just gonna sit here and just wait it out." And Fern had financial responsibilities, but this dude goes to a grocery store, finds a way to still make money. He was helping supply shelves and
Yeah, I was
everything.
unloading trucks at
Dude,
midnight,
the
man.
work ethic that this dude has is literally beyond me because most of us, we didn't do shit. We just sat there and we're like, "Oh, yeah, okay, we're whatever. We're just gonna wait this out." And I think Mike gave the caddy yard what 25,000, so we got a decent, only like $1,000 check maybe, or not even that. Which, by the way, that was amazing. Which is what I've kind of taken in, and obviously having kids now, I don't have. It's not much of a choice, but to see your
Yeah.
work ethic, like like your resilience is in freaking insane.
Well,
Oh
so it goes back. I mean, and when you got your place and I came out and looked at it and you showed me you were clearing this and clearing that, getting rid of these bushes.
yeah,
Here's my
right.
creek. Here's my all this and that. And I'm like, okay, well, if you're willing to cut these trees a certain way and
Yes.
you can do this, like this is what you want for the fall. This is what you want for the spring. You already have the water running through your property. I'm like, you can you're going to suck deer into this place.
Yes.
But yeah, as far as COVID, it was never, I had just like literally, I don't know. I came up maybe like a year and a half before that.
Yeah.
So I had barely like just like kind of gotten my
uh,
grips in and it was like, but I'm so thankful that I was here.
Yeah.
If I was still back in, Sonoma County, man, it was a lot.
Well, they were probably shut down for a lot longer
And
over there.
just it was, dude, I would have sunk so fast.
Yeah.
The amount of money you have to make back there.
Yes.
Like, I don't get me wrong, I get it. My little brother, he's a little boss, dude. He hustles his ass off, and he has his family there still. My mom, thankfully, is still there. I don't know why she's so stubborn about staying there, but
Okay.
I would have been just so sunk. Like, everything was shutting down, and I was like, "Hey, what has to go?
Right.
What's gotta keep going?" There's no way in hell I was standing out at Chevron pumping gas, and I'm like, "I ain't doing that." I
Uh,
was like, "That's not what I'm doing." I'm
yeah.
like, "What else has gotta keep moving?"
Yeah.
Like, their
100.
shit's gotta keep moving. There ain't
Yeah.
this whole place ain't shutting down.
No.
And it was Safeway. In honesty, it was from some of my family history
Yeah.
that I knew. I'm like, "Well, shit, Safeway's union,
Yeah.
like, they ain't shutting down."
No.
I'm like, "We got a Safeway," and that's how I found that's almost how I found Coquille.
Dude.
We don't even like to talk about Coquille, like, go ahead and
No.
stay away.
Oh,
Like,
dude.
don't come out here, please.
Yeah, I don't want anyone to know about Coquille.
So I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna drive out," and it was rough, dude. I mean, I think I was maybe leaving at midnight, working at 1, and getting
See,
off at 9, and coming back home, and the kids were like
with 3 kids, oh, no, 2 kids
2
at the
at the
time,
time,
but
dude. It was
still,
like, yeah,
young kids, young
yeah,
kids.
yeah, that was 2020. So that was what, 6 years. So Isla was my oldest was 5,
And
and Raylan was
is
born.
born. Yeah, it's right.
Yeah, so I'm coming home to a 5-year-old and a newborn, and it was like
Dude, and
at 10 o'clock, and they
and
don't
that
wanna go to bed. It's like I was getting 4 hours of sleep,
and now we
waking up,
have
driving 42
yeah.
out here, dude, like, driving Highway 42 to come out here. So that was which we all know. I mean, we all do this,
Yeah.
right? We
Yeah, yeah.
all do this, and this is something I started doing 22 years ago, and I've never looked back. I've never fucking doubted. People are like, "You do what for a living?" Some people don't even think it's a real job.
Yeah, I know. I
And
did.
I'm like, and bro, that's 7 weeks at Safeway.
You were like, "I'm never."
I was I
There's no
like,
way.
I left in the middle of a shift,
Yeah.
and I told the manager, I said, "Dude, I have clients calling me." I'm like, "I can't stay here
Yeah.
anymore. I'm sorry." I was like, I'm not gonna I tried to give you my 2 weeks, but, like, my boys are coming to fucking play golf, and, like,
Yeah.
you know how much money I'm giving up to sit here and try to make 20 whatever an hour?" I'm like, "Dude, at fucking 1 o'clock in the morning? Like,
No,
dude, I'm
no.
not doing this, dude.
That
I'm sorry, but I'm not the type of person
yeah.
that's just gonna bounce on anybody like that. But that was the one time where I was like, "Dude, I have to go."
It
I'm
makes you
sorry, I
appreciate what we
cannot
do.
go.
It makes
Dude, I mean, I absolutely just, like,
I
I
know.
love it, dude.
And
It's in my core.
yeah.
It's like, it's not you can't and that's what I'm saying, dude, and unless you really do it and you actually do it there's like, "Hey, I do this shit because 'cause I'm in high school and my dad told me to come and do it."
Yeah.
There's like, "Hey, I'm doing this shit because I moved here because I go to college and fucking
Yeah,
like,
right.
you know what I mean? But it's like and that's why I love that I came from the Looper Cup, dude. I was the team captain of the Myakama team in the Looper Cup, and I came before the COVID and the
Yeah, oh, yeah.
sheep ranch, and when this place fucking exploded,
And
right? And we
yeah.
needed
Oh,
200 more fucking caddies, right?
dude, that
And
was
it was like that was cool because that's when I like for me, I was like, it dude, yeah, I had my daughter, I had one on the way. It was like I had met the guys through the Looper Cup. I had been the team captain 2 years in a row, so now I had met, like, 6 of them the first year, and then, like, the second year, there was 3 different guys on the team, so I'm talking to them, and it's just, like, running all the numbers. Then I start looking around at the houses and everything, and I'm just like, "Dude, this is a stupid why am I not up here?"
right. Yeah, oh, yeah.
TK, fucking TK.
Yeah, right.
TK was like, "Here." I showed up, and he's like, "You're from Myakama?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like he handed me fucking this old ass Adidas rain gear and shit.
It's such a good
And
he
and
is
I
such a good dude.
dude, and I remember it, I had no tournaments at Myakama, I had no tournaments at the Cal Club. I had been coming up here when we airified the courses. And I called Q and I said, "Hey man," I said, "I got 2 weeks of free time. I got no tournaments at Myakama, I got no tournaments at Cal Club." I said, "I wanna come up there and just pound it. I'm gonna bring my golf clubs. But I'm calling you right now to tell you that I'm coming up there to work as much as I fucking can because I'm
Yeah,
trying to move up there."
right.
And I think TK was the one where he asked, "Can this dude really come up here for 14 days and do 36 holes for 14 days?"
Yeah.
And TK was like, "Dude, he double bags at my account, dude. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be fine." I did 40 or 41 bags, dude, in 2 weeks.
No shit.
And I fucking went back home and I gave my ex all the cash and I said, "Hey, like, we need to check my schedule because I wanna go back as soon as possible and see if I can do this shit again."
Yeah, right.
And I think it was 3 weeks later, I came and I did the same thing. I stayed with Chris Martin. Chris was like, "Dude, you can have a room for $100 a week. You come here." He was living by himself in that place on 42.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, "Dude, he had the sickest spread. An air mattress in there and a safe." Dude. And, I hit the ground running, dude, and I came back 3 weeks later, I did, like, the same thing. I remember the member guest at my Myakama, dude, is always, like, the last weekend in September, and I did that with all the boys, and basically I told them, I was like, "Hey, man, I'm gonna be back here all the time." Like, I said my semi goodbyes. I think I came up here the last weekend of September, and I couldn't go back and get my kids and Jess until, like, the middle of November. I think I found a place to stay, and it was
Yeah.
like, just coming from that area where, like, dude, if you have an apartment for rent, like, you wanted that shit rented out 3 days ago,
Yeah. Oh,
and you
yeah.
come up here, and I finally find a place and, like, build a fence with the guy for my dogs and shit, right? I got
Yeah.
a hound dog and a chocolate
Oh,
lab,
yeah.
and it was on the highway, so I build the fencing with this guy, all this shit. He disappears to Colorado and goes hunting for, like, 10 days, dude. No here, no say, no nothing. So that getting used to the the way of life up here
Yes.
was such a slap in the face. This guy is just gone. Like,
Yeah.
what is going
Oh,
on?
I
Like, my
know,
whole
dude.
I'm trying to book a U-Haul
Yeah.
and pack my life into it and do other and now I come up here, and every time, dude, when I go back home, I can't stand it, dude. My
Really?
skin crawls. You're just in everybody's way. It's just like it sucks. All the multi-generational families are all gone almost. I mean, like, I can go to Roma Park.
Yeah.
Rona Park. I'm not even talking Santa Rosa, I'm talking Rona Park, like, small,
Yeah.
like, just super small, grew up there, dude. I can go back there for fucking 10 days and not see anybody I know, and it just blows my mind, dude. So I don't know what sparked that. I think it was the Safeway thing.
No, it
But
was.
anyway, so this is what I love about the pre-COVID. The pre-blow up of Bandon. Bandon's been blown up for longer than that, but like I love that I got to come right before the madness.
I mean, back even when I first started 2015, there was a lot of days in the winter I sat for 4 days in a row, 5 days in a row, and we would only get maybe one job every 2 weeks. And then as it progressed through 2017, 2018, it started getting a lot better, but it has been fascinating. It was right, like when you said, right when COVID hit, and then after COVID, dude, we have been a factory. I mean, to the point where now lodging is a year and a half out, and we built Sheep Ranch when it was the actual Sheep Ranch before what it is now. It was not like there was a lot of people out there, but it's been so fascinating because now we're building a hotel at Old Mac, and they're talking about that new course down south.
Oh, that's coming.
And that's definitely coming. And from what, March, maybe April-ish through October, we're doing 20,000 plus rounds a month.
Yeah.
And it's like a well-oiled machine. Yeah. But that's the thing I love is we're getting quality people like yourself and many others, but to see your story and to hear about. So I'll tell you what I've had happen to me because of Fern is I saw not only can you caddy and have it as a career, that's fairly obvious. I was going to use it as a stepping stone, but the job became so addicting that I ended up submersing myself into it for life. What I also believe now is I believed I could have a family doing it, and I didn't know that. And so now that I met my wife and I have kids, a lot of that was because of you, because I watched what you did and I watched which by the way, if you ever want to drive 101 and get scared to fucking death, ride with Fern. Especially through the redwood forest. It is the craziest experience you'll ever have. And he'll get a shitty rental car and that thing will be wore the fuck out.
They're brand new, dog. These rental cars are nicer than what I drive.
When you drive through that redwood forest, you could tell you're like, this dude knows this road. He knows it like the back of his hand. He knows the curves. Because it's like a 9-hour drive, 9.5-hour drive from Santa Rosa to here.
And if you can actually just chill and look out the window.
Yes. Which is a beautiful drive, by the way.
I mean, you don't get a better. No. Like, because if we actually pushed through an extra hour and went to San Francisco, dude, I mean, you're talking about Southern Oregon cliffs.
Oh, I know.
Like, you are in the Southern Oregon Ocean. I mean, dude, we have the best. If you're not basically in fucking San Diego, you ain't swimming in the water.
No.
So when you get up here, they're the best beaches, dude, on the west.
Oh, yeah.
And you go from those beaches and you crash through like Crescent City real quick, and now you're in them redwoods.
Dude.
And then you get like down into Humboldt where the real redwoods are.
Oh, yeah.
And then you crash through them redwoods and you get into like Ukiah, like my boy Connor, dude. I'm fucking. You get into Ukiah, dude, and you get into the oak trees, and then you dump down that valley into the wine country.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like that drive, and then you push through that. Then you're going to the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, dog. I mean, you're going down to.
It's one of the easiest 9-hour drives you can go through.
It's the prettiest thing
Is Connor the guy we played with at Myakama?
Probably.
Yeah, do you remember that?
6'4" goofball.
Yes. If Connor sees this, I apologize.
Connor will see this.
Yeah, God bless you, dude. So
he's like one of my.
He's a great dude.
Dude, if I got probably 3.
He's got all the sub 70 shit, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you a story about me and Connor. It was the one time. Oh, by the way, we'll start off with this. Who's the guy we stayed with? We always stay at his house. He's got gray hair, shorter guy, funny as hell. He's always hammered.
In Santa Rosa?
Yes.
Jeremy
too.
Okay, Jeremy.
So
my boy Remy, dude.
Yeah, dude, he's a great dude. Anytime we have a conversation, I laugh my ass off. And so we always stay at Jeremy's house. And it was my first time ever playing Myakama. And I mean, he's almost blacked out at this point, and when we just showed up, and he goes up to you and he goes, is he playing Myakama? Oh, we gotta tell him all about it. And so he starts talking, he goes, all right, man, there's 3 things you gotta remember about playing Myakama. He goes, you gotta hit it far, you gotta hit it high, and you gotta hit it straight. I was like,
oh, is that all?
I was like, oh, okay, dude.
Is that all?
I'm like, I feel like that could travel anywhere, man. And he was like, oh yeah, that's the whole point of Myakama, dude. That's just the way it is. It's forced carries, man. You gotta make sure your ball's in the fairway, and those greens are super tough and shit. And I'm like, oh great, this is awesome. And so then the following day we go play Myakama, which I don't know if any one of y'all have played it. It is magnificent. It is a lot of forced carries, but you got the first hole and the 18th hole right there in front of you. It's Nicholas.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great design. The guy who owns the property is the same guy who created Peanuts, Charles Schultz, right?
Well, the course was built on Charles Schultz's ranch.
Yes, that's right.
The Wilhelms that owned and built the place.
Okay.
My boy J-Dub, dude.
Yeah.
He is a menace. So they're from originally, well, as far as my understanding, their dad, his first development was the Roaring Fork Club.
Oh, up in Aspen.
And he built it because he loved fly fishing and golf.
Right on.
And then they built Cordillera. I think there's 3 courses there.
That's in Vail, I think, right?
3 different elevations that are insane.
Oh, that's the one that's at 10,000 feet, I think.
They got 3.
Yeah.
And then,
Yep.
So a bunch of people, I'm not sure. I don't know, a bunch of people that tried to build Myakama but couldn't get it done.
Yep.
They came through, hired Jack Nicholas, like, yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, 100%.
And I think Jack built that place on like ATVs and a helicopter.
No shit.
Well, I mean, you got to play it. So like the actual facts, but I'm pretty sure they cut down like 29 trees building that course.
That's it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, like the front 9, all the creeks and bridges and shit.
Oh,
like,
it's rugged as hell, dude.
It was there.
Oh,
it was a golf course that just hadn't been laid out.
I still can't believe you double bagged that bitch.
Back 9 is...
Dude, there's tee boxes that you walk up a stair set that has like no shit, like 50 to 70 stairs. You're walking up these stair sets to a tee box and you walk back down the fairway and then you walk up to the green, then you walk up even higher to another tee box. You're just like, dude. And the time when we played with Connor, dude, we're on the first hole and he's like, hey man, you want to eat some of these mushrooms with me? And I'm like, fuck, all right, well, I guess we do it. And
you remember? You were like, no, I don't think. I was like, I've never been here, this and the other. He's like, you really gonna make me do this by myself? Dude, Connor is my guy. Dude.
So
he's my dude. I don't know how deep we can get into this, but when me and Connor's first apartment, we both had walk-in closets in our bedroom, and those were my first 2 grow-ups.
Oh, I love it.
Were our walk-in closets. The bar, he's like, what? And I'm like, dude, we're hanging our clothes out fucking here. So he taught me though, like Connor was like the whole like hippie child. Jay Steph was always like the raver baby, and I was like
I mean, you grow the shit out of weed, huh?
But I was like the fucking coming from my older brother's fucking mindset and everything like that. Like, I don't want to say I was like gangster, like thug, but I was not raving and I was not a hippie. Right. So like, it was like those are the 2 perfect dudes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That I needed.
But you had more of a business mindset, right?
Well, dude, I had to do so. Dude, my mom was fucking working 2, sometimes 3 jobs. Dude, my older sister didn't even have a driver's license, bro. She was waking up, taking my mom's car, dropping my mom off at work, driving back to the house, getting us ready for school, driving us all to school, going to school and getting in part of her day. And coming back and getting all of us and picking all of us up and bringing us back to the house and then going to get my mom.
Yeah.
Without a fucking driver's license.
Dude, that's...
So it just like, it was like, those 2 dudes, I mean, Connor was one of the most living with him
A lot.
after I caddied, it was like a
good foundational piece, really.
dude, it was almost like moving to like India.
Yeah.
And like just you know what I mean? Like, and then my buddy Benji, I don't know if you ever got to meet my buddy Benji.
I haven't.
Dude, Benji is the real deal.
Yeah.
Like he literally sold all his shit and bounced and lived in India for like
Jesus.
Like he's the man though, dude. Like he is.
You think about balls, dude. But anyways, we're playing Myakama and Connor. So this is my first time playing this. Now that we know Connor, and it's insane. So he kind of convinces me to do mushrooms, and this is the only time I played Myakama was on mushrooms. I've never played it sober, and it's the fourth hole. It's a dogleg right, and you go. It's a par 5, I believe.
Yeah,
right, and it's up the hill, and there's this tree right in front of the green. Do you remember this? And I remember, dude, I didn't eat that much, but whatever they were potent as shit. Because when I got to that dog leg and I looked at that tree, this thing was waving. It had all the chasers and shit. And I'll never forget it. I was like, fuck it. I'm just going right through this thing. And I thinned this ball. it hit that tree so hard. And I like felt like I hurt the tree, man. And it's funny. So obviously going from there, it was a really fun round. I didn't play very well. I remember the walk being tough. I remember the course being great. But Myakama and I have a special relationship because I was not sober at all.
Yo, hey, dude, I kind of like I bow hunted deer. Like I was spoiled. I bow hunted at Myakama.
Yeah,
it was 675 acres of nobody else can hunt there. The owners were like, "You're gonna use a bow?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't even have a rifle." And they're like, "Okay, well, if nobody's gonna hear you shooting rifles," they're like, "Have at it, dude." And it was a shit show. He literally like bought a Polaris, he's like tree stands, ground blinds here, dude. He's like, "Take this, dude." He's like, "Here," because he's from fucking Missouri, right? He's like St. Louis, sure as shit. So the first time he tests me, he's like, "My boy's coming from St. Louis to play golf this weekend. He's flying in on Wednesday night. Thursday night, he wants to kill a deer."
Oh,
I said, "No problem, bro. I got you." 45 minutes it took him.
No shit.
To kill a deer. I'm like, "Hey, here." I sent a map. Dude, he gave me this sick fucking, I forget what they're called. It's like a printable version of Onyx.
Did he try to make it like a hunting property too?
No, but now he's got a skeet shooting and shit, all kinds of shit up there. Where I fucking used to pamper all the big bucks.
Yeah.
Now he's got a skeet shooting with shit up there. So he tells me, he's like, "Hey, my boy's coming.
Yeah.
This is the window because we have dinner with our wives." And I'm like, "Fucking okay." So he's got 3 hours to potentially try to kill a deer with a bow. And I'm like, "All right, I'll try." Right.
Yeah.
And fucking
45 minutes.
Yeah. I'm like, "Here's the maintenance shed. Fucking have him park right here." I put a little orange flag.
Oh, no shit.
And I'm like, "Dude, have him go find the orange flag where all the fucking house cleaning ladies park their carts." Right?
Yeah,
With all the house cleaning shit.
Yeah.
Like there's a little orange flag. He can't miss the fucking trail. It's a foot trail that I've hiked and put cameras up there for fucking months.
Yeah.
Like, you can't miss it. If he fucks it up, this guy's an idiot. I don't know what to tell him. He's not a hunter. So finds the thing, climbs up there. I'm like, when he gets into the ground blind, before he gets in there, I said, "Tell him to take about 2 or 3 handfuls of dirt. Bring it in the blind. Zip up the blind, throw the dirt down, and seal the hole." And I'm like, open the thing. I literally had laminated pictures in the ground blind. This is how sick this place was, dude. I had laminated pictures in the ground blinds of the deers that you cannot motherfucking shoot. Don't fucking kill these deer. These are our reproducers. Don't shoot these deer.
Yeah.
Right? So, boom, windows there. He's sitting there with the bow. 45 minutes, dude. He shoots this deer. Jonathan calls me. He's like, hey, we got to go to dinner, dude. You want to come and gut this deer? And I'm at home, figure it out. I'm like, give it to one of the maintenance workers. They'll figure it out. Like, what do you want? You want the back straps out of it?
Yeah, right.
Dude, I'm not coming back up there, dude. I'm 45 minutes south at my house. I set up everything you wanted. Like, no, dude, I'm not coming back up there to clean your deer. I wish I could show you some of the tree stands I have up there.
We're at a golf course property, by the way. This is not, this is not just like he's out in the middle of wilderness.
This tree stand I had at the employee parking lot.
Oh,
I could just park in this gravel lot and climb up this tree stand and look over the 8th hole. These deer are coming up out of Shiloh, all them private ass houses up there.
Yeah.
Dude, they used to tromp down here and fucking just
feed on that shit.
Yeah, on the ryegrass. Holy fuck. It was a joke. I'm like, dude, this is a joke. Like, I can't wait to go back. I'm gonna go back because I guarantee they haven't, like, you should see some of the pictures. The guy that's responsible for the water,
yeah,
like he's multi-generational Sonoma County. His family's big in the water agency.
Yeah.
So he's got the contract on the property.
Yeah.
Right. He's like, there's probably 5 or 6 dudes now that have like permission to bow hunt on this property.
Do they have to have a certain amount of tags? Or no?
Yeah, you have to have a tag.
Okay.
I mean, you always have to have. You're not allowed to like bait deer.
Yes.
There. Yeah. Right. So you can't dump a huge ass pile of corn and just sit and like wait for the deer to show up.
Oh, okay.
But these people allowed me and gave me the tools. I built these fucking gardens.
Yeah.
For these fucking deer.
Oh, and then they could claim the gardens as.
Well, I mean, they were just like, so.
I see.
I mean, what I did is I basically was like, hey, in the fall, I'm going to plant them a whole garden of carbohydrates to keep them fat all winter. And then in the spring, I'm going to replant that whole entire thing with proteins so they can develop all their antlers. I'm going to fucking spoil the shit out of these deer. Like, once I had a Polaris and the property, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to fucking just Google the shit out of it. Dude, let alone if I would have had some fucking of this dumbass AI chat GPT shit back in the day, dude, it would have been. I don't even know if I'd been caddying, dog. I would have been just like bouncing around Sonoma County, all these people with the wineries and shit.
Yep.
And been like, dude, let's get your fucking hog problem solved. Get these pigs out of here.
Yep.
And tell your neighbors to quit shooting fucking deer. And within 3 years, we're going to have some monster bucks and eating grapes. Can you imagine grape-fed fucking venison meat? Dude, get real. Half of them are like, oh my God, you're going to really shoot the deer? Like, yeah, we're going to shoot the fucking
I got to show you. So I have a buddy I caddy for, Woody. I don't know if he watches these. Woody, God bless you, dude. You are the man. So he hunts out at, is it somewhere up in Idaho? He has the same deal. He's on this piece of land and they groom, I think, all these elk.
See, that's a whole nother, now moving up here.
Yeah.
The fishing and the elk.
Oh, dude.
Opened my mind. Like, I love, dude, yeah, come on. Get the fuck out of here. That thing is twice the size of me. That animal's like 3 times.
And now look at this shit.
What the fuck? That's not that's on a ranch. That's a closed fence.
Yes, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, that's not natural.
No.
That is not a natural.
I'll post the picture. Well, I don't know if Woody. I'll have to ask Woody first.
If not a natural animal.
I've always been fascinated about hunting, and you told me. I'm thinking, man, it is so intriguing how to outsmart the animal and to lure the animal in, obviously, which is very primitive, primal thinking. But then to do it in a certain way where you have to manipulate the system too. That's a different ballgame. Well, like you said, you can't just throw a bunch of corn out.
Where I was spoiled in Santa Rosa, in Sonoma County, it's rolling hills and oak trees. So bow hunting is, I can get on the biggest hill.
Yeah.
With a sick ass fucking spotting scope, right?
Yeah.
And I can look around. Not only at that, like I'm working the golf course.
Yeah.
Like I'm out there doing my second round of the day. The sun's coming down. I see where these fucking deer are coming.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, so now all I have to do is go put motion activated cameras where I know they're coming from.
Yeah.
Let alone I'm in rolling hills and oak trees, right? So like I can hike around and bust over these little hills
Yeah.
all I want to. All I have to do is keep the wind in my face.
Okay.
Because the minute the wind blows my scent towards those deer,
you're done.
They're out of here, dog. These things can run 1,000 yards in no time.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So let alone you move here and you're in these canyons.
Oh, yeah. And the trees are massive too, man.
Right. So you're going to bow hunt elk here.
It's
Right.
got to be so
and you're
hard.
in these fucking forests that are pitch black.
And
right. Trees wet as fuck.
Yeah.
Right. Which the moisture helps a little bit from your sound.
Yes. And the
moving.
smell too, right?
And the wind.
Yeah,
A
right.
little bit. But dude, when one of those animals hears you and they can just bust up that mountain, even if you see an elk that's 300 yards away, it's on a different mountain, dog. You gotta bust your ass down that mountain, across that creek, whatever the fuck that body of water is.
Yes.
And then start climbing up after it. This thing can just run away from you like a horse. It's
obviously way harder.
If you don't have 3 to 5 days to dedicate to live out of a backpack, just don't even waste your fucking time. Like, what do you think you're doing?
Welcome to the show, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not fucking going home tonight. What are you talking about? Texting your wife what's for dinner? Fucking get real, bro.
Well, and that's the thing out here I've noticed. Guys will I don't know if he does that. I know Danny V used to do that. They grow they grow their beards out, right? And if they don't catch an elk that year, their beard just stays.
I don't know that's I think it's more like a camouflage. That's the thing about us all coming here.
Yeah.
Like back in the day,
Yeah.
your fucking your logging outfit.
Oh yeah.
Just fucking broke down because Roseburg lumber bought them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Or all this other shit. Now you got this crazy motherfucker that's building this golf course out on the cliffs in Bandon.
I know.
Right? So now you got like, this is Charleston, Coos Bay, Roseburg, fucking Coquille, fucking Myrtle Point. All these people are like, wait, I can go out there and carry somebody's golf bag around and make $100. You know what I mean? Like,
I've heard stories about the original Caddy.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, that's where when I came up here and met the people that were like, hey, this is what this has been.
Yeah.
Right. And that's why I am so appreciative that for whatever fucking reason,
I know,
I decided to tell all my plushy ass clients and my whole way of life that got me away from, saved my life. Right. This fucking golf game saved my life.
Oh,
From 20 years old to 24 years old, it was the first time that I was like, I can say no. Give me what you got. I don't give a shit.
Yep.
I'm going. I'm coming back. Be around when I get back.
Yep.
So when I came up here and I realized like the down spiral of the area and what the resort had created, like an up spiral.
Yes.
For these people.
Yes.
Right. And like, dude, could you imagine being up here and like just coming from North Carolina in the golf industry and moving here and like with a bunch of loggers that are unemployed in the caddy shack? Like, oh, we didn't have to go through all that. Right.
No.
I'm thankful for the fact that I feel like I've been up here for 6, almost 7 years. So I'm thankful for the fact that I feel like I came up here pre-COVID, pre-sheep ranch. It was like Top Gun,
Yeah,
the movie Top Gun, right? Like you had dudes literally coming here from almost all over the world. Kyle from Australia.
I know.
Like you had dudes literally coming from
Alan Young, right?
right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
had dudes literally coming here from all over the world
Yeah.
to come and caddy because they were like, dude, this fucking place in Oregon is the real deal. Like
Yes.
if you think you can fucking pump 2 bags for 14 fucking miles every single day and do it 5 days a week, come up
Yep.
and try it.
Yep.
And if you don't get along with the dudes in this building, good fucking luck.
And that's the thing.
Because that's a whole nother ball game.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah.
Outside of the fucking resort.
Yep.
Which now it's just like there's so many numbers and there's so many bags and there's so many like bumpers for these kids. Employee housing and the fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, like, because when I got here, the outlook on caddies in town was shit. They were all coming for 4 to 6 months, renting out these places, fucking them all up. You know what I mean? Doing
Yeah.
all that. And like to go through
Mhm.
all that and like explain to these homeowners, like, hey man, this shit is really changing because this fucking resort is about to open a 5th course.
Oh, yeah.
And you got people that are coming from
All over the world now.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, we're not
And you're coming into an area that is
we're not
sacred.
the unemployed logger that fucking his
No.
family lives 40 miles out.
No, dude. I came from North Carolina, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I
So
came you talk about some
like
prestigious
that
golf.
that was like a big thing.
Yeah.
And you felt it a lot in town too. And honestly, I still like I go out in Bandon kind of here and there,
Yeah.
but I just don't I feel like I go out in Bandon and I'm still at work.
No, dude, see, I don't
You know what I mean?
my
I'm not like antisocial and I don't like going out and seeing like
yeah.
the boys at the arcade and stuff like that. But like if I could do that 2 or 3 times a month,
Yeah.
great. But that's why take the commute.
Yeah, and that's like we're in a sacred area
It
that's been
is for sure.
that's been very close to a lot of the people from here. To them, they're like, "Okay, look, we're from here. There's a reason why we don't tell a lot of people about this place."
dude, with my kids being in sports
Yeah.
and all the other stuff, and they're like, "Wait, you caddy at the resort?"
Oh, and that's
And
yeah.
I'm like, "Well, yeah, but like I've been a caddy for 22 years.
Yeah.
Like I'm not,
Right. I'm not just
you know what I
some
mean? I'm a
I,
fucking man.
yeah.
Like you can look at me how you want to.
Yeah.
I get it what you do for a living, and
Yes.
I respect it. And I'm not coming here and changing your politics.
No.
I love what you guys have here,
Yes.
and that's why I fucking moved here.
Yeah.
My fucking ex is 12 houses up the street, and I'm right here,
Yeah. Oh,
and we ain't changing nothing.
no. No,
You know what I mean? Like,
and we shouldn't. And that's the thing is
dude, it's ruthless out here.
yes, it really is.
You get outside of these small little towns, and granted, all that other bullshit, it's 2 hours away from here.
I know.
For the most part, they're trying. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, they're trying. I go to Coos Bay for fucking Walmart, like shit you need like that.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Otherwise, no.
No,
Ain't-
no. If you and especially if you want, like,
ain't
something
dealing with that.
legit done, it's kind of a hard place to be at if you're looking for I mean, there's some really good quality work here, plumbers, electricians, all that, but
You can
there
find them. You just gotta find them.
you just yeah, it's a small town.
You gotta find them.
And the small town kind of brings its sort of,
I'll trade that every day. You want to be an asshole around here?
good luck.
You're gonna like.
I know.
You're gonna get tied.
That's
up to
why
a
it always
fucking tree,
it's like the original Wild Wild West, man.
dude. Our cops are They ain't fucking with you out here.
No, dude. And that's like you said, if you tell them you're a caddy, a lot of times they're like, okay, maybe you're a logger that
It
failed.
don't even matter.
Or you're
like when you drive around here enough,
yeah.
you ain't getting pulled over.
No.
Like when they see you in enough,
yes, they don't.
like
I know.
you're not dealing with all that
Yeah.
big city bullshit.
No. No, and
They
that's
don't want your fucking speeding violation ticket. Like we don't care.
no.
I love it, dude. I fucking love it here, dude. I love it here.
I was gonna say, so for those who want to come to Bandon, never been before, I think what Fern was trying to say, and
That's stupid. You're a dying breed.
yeah, right.
Never been to Bandon.
Well,
Like,
there's
dude.
quite a few, you know, if for those who haven't, you're not only getting an experience at a golf course that is primo. I mean, #1 golf resort in the world this year. We know all that, but what you're getting is you're getting an environment that embodies the old school America traditional ways. And that's something we as caddies that have moved out here from bigger cities and areas, when you come out here, it sort of brings you back to your core. And I don't want to say it changes you, it kind of revitalizes you in a way. And it allows you to appreciate what your ancestors had to go through.
Oh, dude, just all of it. Like people,
right?
you know, the biggest thing for me, dude, is like for all the people, dude, that are watching this shit and that are coming and like, I get it, man. You're in these big ass cities. Maybe you've taken caddies in other places and stuff like that. For what it's worth, the majority of us, man, we're doing 2 bags. We're doing 2 loops.
Oh yeah.
We're doing it
And
as much as we can.
in shit weather
and
too.
we don't have, don't get me wrong. There's a percentage of them that you can go and find the bar, the casino. You can go and look for that shit. But we're not in a big metropolitan area where we're going and blowing $150 at dinner and all this other dumb shit.
No,
like your money you're giving to us, man, is not it's not, we're not just blowing it on booze and like just.
And that's the thing too, is the quality of these caddies have gotten better over the years, right? Because
this is the place you can live 12 months.
Yes.
I can stay here.
Yes.
All year long. And I feel like if I show up, we have a system at work. And there is people always ask me, they're like, is there a seniority system? It's like, well, I guess there's a seniority system, but there's also like hey, we get a lot of great reports. And for us, like, I feel like they're the people they know are doing right. They're going to keep them on the golf course. And
100%.
we're not just like pissing away your money.
No, a lot of us have families, and we're having to use that money resourcefully.
We get to do that here.
Yes.
Otherwise, we have to live in 2 different places every year. I don't care if it's 6 months here and 6 months there, or 9 months here and 3 months there. Like, this is the place that you get to make a home if you're good at what you do and you got a work ethic.
100%.
It's as old as time, dude. Like, what else has there ever been? Like, if you're gonna show up, be consistent, do your fucking job, keep your mouth shut. Like, get it. I get it. I get it. Nobody wants to hear the fucking show up, shut up, fucking
keep up.
Like, dude, right?
That's how I was taught.
But you don't even have that option here because these people are coming here from such a different dynamic of life. They show up here, they walk out of the fucking goddamn shuttle and the wind's blowing 25 miles an hour.
Oh, yeah.
They're lost for 15 minutes. And then they show up on the first day. they meet somebody from our office that introduces us to them, and like, dude,
I know.
I got you, bro.
Yeah, it's what I mean. It's like you said.
Like, I got you. And that's why, like, for me here, it just, that's kind of the thing is like when I leave here,
Yeah,
it's so different.
it
Like,
is.
caddying, it's so different. I don't want to be responsible for going and grabbing the flag stick all the time. So now I have found myself like pulling a wedge out of fucking one of the bags because I'm like, I've just found that I can put the grip on the green and I'm like, dude, can you just hit a straight flat putt
To hear.
to right here? And then like just trust that I live here.
Yeah, right. Well, and that's right.
And the wind is doing what it's doing.
It's blowing.
The ocean's over there.
Yeah.
You're fucking into the grain or whatever the fuck. People are like, dude, the ocean doesn't affect. I'm like, you're an idiot. Dude, never anywhere in the whole country has a body of water not affected like somewhat of like, dude, I'm just like, come on. You cannot tell me that this putt's not faster going that way. I'm sorry, but when I'm putting,
Yes.
when I'm putting,
Yes. I've always had mixed feelings about this, but this is the thing I have noticed from walking that property for almost 12 years.
we're talking about Bandon
no,
Dunes.
we're not talking about Bandon. I'm talking about the whole fucking property. Okay.
Okay.
Even trails, maybe not so considerate, but Bandon, all the beach courses. So you got Bandon, Pack, Old Mac, Sheep Ranch. So the highest point on that whole strip of land is on the back of 14T or back of 15T at Old Mac. Everything falls away from there. Everything falls away from there. That is the highest point on all the beach courses. And so that is directly northeast. So what I have noticed, the low point is somewhere between 12 green at Bandon and 16 green at Bandon. And I'm pretty sure it's 12 green. I'm almost positive that's the low point, and it starts to maybe slowly rise after that. But what I have noticed, I know you know this, on the other side of 17, you can see the creek there. Everything falls away from that creek, or everything kind of drains, and that creek is why that's all this water collects down into that, and then it drains into the ocean. And so I've always been fascinated when I have a putt on these beach properties that go northeast. Now, Sheep Ranch is a little bit more like southeast, I guess you would call it.
See, this is what I mean though.
It's so true.
We're talking about shit
Yeah.
that
A logger's not
is
gonna
in our daily life though.
Oh, yeah.
And when the guests come
Oh.
and they're like, no,
Well-
I'm like, dude.
I know, and I get that all the time.
I'm like, dude, I work
Yeah.
330 days a year.
Yeah, I know. I know this place. Come on. Like, just even if we misread it by a ball to a cup, I know it's going right. You can,
And I know it's not uphill. Like,
Yeah.
dude.
Right. That blows me away.
I wish, you know what the hard part is for me?
What?
Is I'm left-handed.
Well, yes.
Because if I was right-handed and I could just be like, fuck you, let me see your putter. Fucking dude, like I would probably have been fired so much more.
Well, let's think about this. Okay, I'm still baffled by the difference between aiming somebody with a left-handed and right-handed
For what?
putts.
Well, if they cut it,
Okay.
nobody can really hook a putt.
Well, and you could push a putt, and if you lose speed, yes,
so
I understand
you need
that.
to read that, like chip shots and shit like that, like
Yes.
the English on the ball.
Yes.
I have to do that all the time, dude, because I'm left-handed.
Right. Oh, yeah, because you're
So,
constantly right.
Constantly caddying for a righty. And
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, dude, people look at me weird because I stand on the other side. I stand like this and I try to line the shit up like I'm a right-handed person. And I'm like, no, dude. I'm like, you're wrong both ways. Dude, a lot.
Well, and I remember we would do loops together, And you're like, well, he's left-handed, so you got to think of it differently. And I'm like, okay, well, he's left-handed.
Especially when it's windy.
Well,
Like,
and
when the wind's blowing right to left, for you, on a chip shot,
yeah,
you can fucking hold that
yeah, but
straight. I don't have a chance. I have to, like, double the fucking
see, that makes so much sense. Okay, so what I'm getting from this, so if the wind's left to right, okay, on a chip shot for a right-hander,
Yeah, you
we
have to, like, double the aim
we
that
can
I
just
do.
yeah, we can just hit a nice we can aim right, hit it, kinda cut it into the wind or just leave the face open, whereas a left-hander, it's more or less you don't wanna hit a draw chip shot to hold it against the wind, which that takes off less
You
spin.
can't you gotta know that you got that guy.
Yeah, and well, I'm just speaking if we're dealing with a really good player who can manipulate spin.
But for the most part, you're talking about
Well,
a
because
guy that anything is over our handicap,
yeah,
they're gonna be open-faced,
that's what I mean.
trying to
So
commit to
you're
their
gonna have
60-degree
so
wedge
that
out there
left-hander has to aim more right because
on a right to left wind.
oh,
Yes. You said left to right.
yes, I meant right to left. Okay,
On a right to left wind,
yes.
yeah, dude, you have to, like,
And a right-hander can just aim a little right, leave it open,
almost play it straight.
almost play it. See, I didn't. Now it makes sense because if you think about it, when a lefty hits a ball that goes left to right, it has overspin.
See, that's
Whereas
where being a lefty has, like, just, like,
you have to think outside the box all the time
always, I've
because every
always
time you're
had
seeing
to.
this ball flight, you're
Always had
thinking
to.
overspin.
Dude, at
It's a draw.
Myakama,
Yeah.
dude, you think about the way those greens break and shit like that, and I'm like,
Fuck.
dude, this guy's gonna spray this chip shot 4 yards to the right. It's gonna land on the green. He thinks it's gonna bite, but it's not gonna fucking bite.
Yeah.
Rolling, you know?
100%.
So it's like, dude,
Now I get
people
it.
look at the landing spot and they're like, "What are you talking
I
about?" And I'm
didn't
like,
even.
"Just watch." I was like, "Just watch this
That's
shit bag do what I just draw up for him, dude." I'm like, "Just wait, you'll see." Like, dude, and
oh my
that's
god.
what it you know what I mean? And
Right.
that's what I love about I literally get to, like, try to paint and dude, it's some people are just like, "You're insane." The way that you can fucking, like, draw me through a golf course like that, like, when they get to, like, see it happen
Yeah.
before they even have attempted it,
Oh,
and they get to number 5 and 6,
well, yeah.
windy, and they're like, "This is insane." You know what I mean? I'm like, "No, it's not insane. I'm just living in the moment. Like, I actually live here. I'm trying to get you to acclimate to where you are in life right
Oh,
now. Like,
that's
you're not in New Hampshire, dude. You're in fucking Bandon, Oregon,
right.
and the wind is blowing 40."
Yeah.
Like, dude, we're not like, stop taking a divot before I fucking kick you in the shin. Dude, if you can pick the ball clean, we can penetrate it through the wind.
I
Like,
know.
we can fucking actually
It's
do something.
it's
Like, you keep blowing the ball up into the wind, taking these deep ass divots. We're fucked all week. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Like,
that's
stop taking a divot, dude.
yeah, that's the thing about anytime we get clients out of Bandon and it's windy, which we know most of the time it is. That's the kind of the beauty of Bandon is it tests your ball striking ability to the absolute maximum.
Everything.
We'll get a 2 handicap, even a +2 handicap, and they will
Grabs his lob wedge.
yep, and they will show up to Bandon. They will be 80 yards away into the wind uphill, and they literally think that a 3/4 sand wedge is going to do it. And you're like, "What are you talking about? We're already playing this 100 yards, and yet you're going to throw a sand wedge up there with all this spin, and you really think this has a chance? Like you need to get your gap wedge. You need to hit that like 100, 110 yards." And they look at you and they're like, "No way." And I'm talking like
That's my favorite thing.
yeah, no, and I'm like, dude, you're a +1 coming from wherever you come from,
Yeah.
and you're gonna come out here and I get that you feel like you've got it figured out, which I'm sure you do back home, but you're in an area now where things are much different. Ball striking has to be a certain way. Not to mention you're on a tight lie. This tight lie, like you said, if we press the ball too much, we're gonna have a shitload of spin. Okay. So I had a caddy, Humphrey. God bless you. I know you watch my shit. You are a fascinating dude. And I watched him at Old Mac one day. This was a Looper Cup qualifier. Dude,
when I was the team captain of Myakama,
dude, he
was the reason.
Yeah.
Jason Humphrey?
Yeah, so I watched him from like 110 yards away hit an 8-iron.
Yeah.
And he
tried playing against him.
Dude, and he would off speed it, and this thing would just float, and it would never get maybe 50, 60 feet up in the air. And he would take these little like 60% swings, and he would smoke you all fucking day long. And I'm like sitting there, and I remember when I first got here, and I'm thinking, there's no way this is not golf. This is because I didn't grow up that way. I grew up in the Appalachian Mountains where there is wind, but it's very rare. And it's kind of like Myakama where you have to hit the ball all carry. So you have to hit it high, but we don't get a lot of wind. So you can get away with like 110 yard, 3/4 gap wedge or even a full sand wedge, and wind, nothing will happen. But you come out here like in the middle of July, dude, you are going to get iterated.
Yeah.
And this dude is hitting 8-irons from 110.
No, I remember. Clear as day.
And he's putting it to 20 feet, and he'll lip out a putt or he'll tap in for par, and you're literally just doing everything you can to have a par putt inside of 10 feet.
So we're on
fucking best
we're
thing
on and fucking Woody. I think it was
That's
Woody.
another great player.
I think it was Woody and Hump. I think it was my second year. I think it was the second year I was the team captain of Myakama. Hump went driver on 18.
At Bandon?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Beat me and my boy Jesse, and I think I shot 67, and my boy Jesse shot 69 against Hump and Donnie, and we lost on 18. And I was fucking pissed. So I think it was the first year.
Oh, yeah.
We played, I think it was Hump and Woody. My boy Sean Da Silva from Myakama.
Which he came up here and worked for a little bit.
This is the yep.
Yeah, right.
And this was the first year, and I think I chipped into a front right flag of 13 a pack.
Okay. Oh, great. God bless you, dude. Were you short of the green?
And Woody bombed one from like 25 feet to fucking tie us. So we climbed to 14.
Oh, yeah.
And now we're going into the wind.
Yep.
In the wintertime.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And I'm sitting there with a fucking 8-iron. And Hump has got a 5-iron in his hand. And I'm like, what the fuck am I missing?
Yep, I know.
Like, dude,
takes his little tiny swing.
You talk about a fucking mental, just like, fuck you.
Yes.
Like,
he's the best at that.
I'm like, this dude is.
And he hits it hard. He's not.
Yeah.
He hits it hard.
Ball striking is not anything like.
Yeah, he hits it hard.
Yeah,
but he's really good at off speeds.
And I'm just like, what the fuck am I missing, dude?
I know.
And I think that was the first year.
Yeah.
Because the second year, I think it was when he went driver on 18.
Yep.
And I shot 67 and lost on the last hole. And I was fucking pissed. And that's when I went up to Q and I was like, hey, dude, like when we punched the course at home, I was like, can I come up here and work?
You say that because my second Looper Cup team I made, I was with Jimmy Kelly and we were playing Myakama. And we did the same thing to those boys on trails. We had a dude shoot 69, the other guy shot 74, and we ended up winning on 17. But there was a lot of times where these guys and this dude never seen the course before, and he drove 8 and 14 and 2-putted. Easy birdies for him. He was a great, what's his name, Garrett? I think he played at, what's that D1 college near you?
Where is he from?
He was from Myakama.
Really?
What's that college down there?
I don't know, Santa Rosa Junior College, Sonoma State.
Sonoma State, maybe?
Yeah.
It's a D1 college, I thought.
No.
No? Okay. Maybe they were college players. He was a great dude. Really good player. But he said the same thing. He was like, I mean, me and Jimmy, and you get it, when you manufacture shit and you have to figure it out, and that's all we were doing all day. And he was like, and they were actually 2 up at one point, but he came up to us and he was like on 17, it was pretty in the fan. And we were up on top, and I'm hitting like a 3/4 4-iron, and I got it there and whatever, and he tries to hit this 6-iron, and it floats for fucking days, and it just comes up like almost 15 yards short of the green, and we get done with the round, I think, and he's like, dude, like, how do you guys play in this shit? And I was like, dude, we
live in it.
This is what we live.
We don't fucking play in it.
I was like, and I told him, I was like, it took me almost 5 years to figure, because when I first got to Bandon, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna figure it out.
Where's my miss?
Yeah, I'm gonna figure this out. And dude, I still to this day, I'm not kidding you. I would work and work and work, and then I started realizing like, and this kind of ties in with everything you've said about moving here, about the local people, about just being in this area. This place, I don't care how good you are, you will be humbled
At anything
you do
in life.
in life.
You don't have to be a golfer.
No, just anything in life in general. Like
Yeah.
you said, if you're a good hunter, if you
Anything,
if
dude.
you're a good businessman,
This fucking place is,
dude, you will come out here and you will be like,
you will fail if you're a sucker, dude.
wait a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to learn some shit, because if I don't learn some shit quick, I'm not going to survive
No
out
chance,
here.
dude.
And then
No
and that's
fucking
like
chance, dude.
for me, and I don't want to sound braggy. When golf for me has always came somewhat easy, and anywhere I've gone in the world, it's been like, okay, couple years max, I'll figure shit out, whatever. When I came out here, like I didn't make the team for 5 years, and
Me neither.
that killed me. That fucking killed. Oh, dude, the first time I made it, you picked me. I didn't even. I didn't even make the team.
So
I
that
mean,
was my goal.
And
when
that-
I decided to fucking uproot my family,
was the
I was here. I'm like, dude, it was dead of fucking winter. You know the fucking Looper Cup qualifier.
It was that old.
We played with Heeman at Trails. Remember that year?
Yeah, I played with Heebing at Trails.
And me, you, and
Yeah.
Jared fucking Heeman.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh,
we played at Trails that one year.
Where Tyler Falk shot
64, and I shot fucking like 80, and I was like,
dude,
where the fuck was a 64 at out there?
I still don't know. I actually talked to him
That
to this
boy
day. I
is
still
fucking sick.
Yes, and I still talk to him to this day about that, because I shot 75 and I was tied for like 5th, maybe tied for 6th. I don't think people realize this. So if y'all have played,
It was howling at Trails.
dude, so if you've
out
played
of the south, it was fucking nasty.
and it was 40 degrees and raining. There was rain off and on. And the tees were all the way back on every fucking hole. They did not move the tees for shit. And it was a south wind, which that course from a south wind, the only benefit you really have is the last 4 holes.
Maybe.
And that's
you
maybe
get 15, 16.
Yes, and even then
18's worthless.
Yes, and 17 is a cross breeze off the left. And that's shoving you into the worst up and down position you can have.
You get 15 and 16. That's it.
That's what I mean. And I'm like,
even on fucking 4 and 6, you're like, dude, what are you gonna do downwind on 4 and 6?
Dude,
nothing.
No, and I still tell my dad, I talked to my dad after that round, and he was like, okay, well, let's think about this. If you hit everything the way you wanted to, what would you have shot? And I'm like, 69. And he goes, and what the winner shoot? I'm like, 64. And he goes, or maybe 65, whatever.
Yeah, it was 64.
Yeah, it was 64.
Yeah.
And he goes,
Tyler's fucking.
He goes, God damn, how do you think he did that? And I'm like, I have no idea. I have no idea. I
would have loved to be in his group,
I would have loved to see it though, because
he's
different. He is different, dude.
He's like,
but he's from here. He's from Eugene.
Dude, he's one of the best.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as like, he is, you know what I love about Tyler?
Yeah.
Tyler is the epitome of that person that's between me.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I'm anything. Tyler's that person that's between the way I feel like I am and the way that I feel